A few weeks ago, I posted one 3-minute YouTube video, then I shut my laptop. And while I was at the gym, a system I built for me a LinkedIn post, my Twitter thread, my newsletter, and the hooks for my next 3 videos. All I did was check one box and it published everything for me automatically. No copywriter, no social media manager, no sitting there for 2 hours rewriting the same idea 5 different ways. The total cost to run it, less than a cup of gas station coffee. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how the system works, what it actually produced, receipts included, and how you can get the entire template for free. Let's get into it. Here's the trap almost everybody falls into when creating content online. You make a video, feels great, and then someone tells you you should also be on LinkedIn and Twitter, and you need a newsletter, and don't forget to clip it for shorts. So now one idea becomes 5 jobs, and you're not a creator anymore. You're a full-time content janitor. Let's actually do the math, because this is the part that nobody does. Writing a good LinkedIn post from a video, about half an hour. Writing a Twitter thread, another 30. Newsletter version, 45 minutes. Coming up with hooks for the next video is 20 more. That's roughly 2 hours of repetitive work for every single video you make. Post twice a week, and you're burning over 200 hours a year. 5 full work weeks, rewriting things that you've already said. There's a business coach named Dan Martell who has a rule I think about constantly. If a task is below your buyback rate, the value of your time, you shouldn't be the one doing it. You either delegate it or you build a system that does it for you. Most people hear delegate and think, cool, I can't afford a $3,000 a month social media manager. And you're right, neither can I. But here's what's changed in the past couple of years. You no longer need a person, you simply need a pipeline. And I'm going to show you mine. Before I can show you the actual system, you need the mental model, because once you get this, you can never unsee it. Think of your content like a factory assembly line. Your YouTube video or your podcast or even a voice memo is the raw material. It's got all your ideas, your stories, and your opinions already inside of it. The mistake people make is treating every platform like it needs brand new raw material. It doesn't. A LinkedIn post, a Twitter thread, and a newsletter, those are all just the same material in different packaging. So the question isn't how do I create more content? The question is how do I build the machine that does the packaging? And this is my machine. I know that it looks like a subway map built by an engineer that's having a bad day, but don't worry, you will never need to understand every box on this screen. That's the whole point. You set it up once and you never look at it again. There are really only 4 steps happening here, and every one of them is dead simple. Let me walk you through what it actually does. Everything starts in a simple Notion table. It looks like a spreadsheet because it basically is one. When I publish a YouTube video, I do exactly one thing. I paste a link into this table. That's it. That's my entire job at this stage. Less than 10 seconds. Every 5 minutes, the automation checks the table for anything new. When it finds my link, it pulls the entire transcript of the video, every word I say, completely automatically. Think about that. The hardest part of repurposing content is remembering everything that you said and having to retype it. The system reads the whole video in seconds. No typing, no rewatching your own face at 2 times speed. The transcript gets sent to an AI with a very specific set of instructions that I wrote once. My tone, my formatting rules, what a good post looks like for each platform. And from that one transcript, it writes a full LinkedIn post, a Twitter thread, a newsletter summary, and hooks that I can use for future videos. All of it lands right back in that same Notion table, sitting in neat little columns waiting for me. And look at this number. This is the actual AI cost for that entire batch. 1,764 tokens. In plain English, that's about a penny. 1 penny to replace 2 hours of writing. Now here's the part that matters, because I know what you're thinking. I don't want AI posting garbage under my name. Neither do I. So the system never publishes anything without me. I read the drafts. If something's off, I tweak it. Usually takes 2 minutes instead of 2 hours. When I'm happy, I click one checkbox, approved. A second automation checks for approved content every 15 minutes, posts it to LinkedIn and Twitter for me, and marks it as published. AI does the labor, and I keep the judgment. That's the rule that makes this whole thing safe. Okay, talk is cheap. Let me show you the real receipts. This is a real video from my channel. I tested 37 AI tools so you don't have to. 3 minutes and 27 seconds long. And this is the LinkedIn post the system wrote from it. Live on my profile right now. Nobody commented this sounds like a robot. It sounds like me because it literally learned from my words in the video. Same video also produced this 7-part Twitter thread, and this newsletter summary, and hooks for future content. So let's score this one video. Content pieces created, 4 plus future video hooks. My hands-on time, about 10 minutes. Paste a link, review, click approve. The old way, 2+ hours. AI cost? This right here. And here's the compounding part that most people miss. This isn't a one-time trick. Every video I will make from now on will go through the same pipeline. The system doesn't get tired, doesn't have an off week, it just runs. That's the difference between working harder and building leverage. Now the objection I always get, Max, this looks complicated. I'm not a tech person. Real talk, I get it. That workflow screen looks intimidating, but here's the truth. I didn't code any of this. These boxes are drag and drop. The tool I used, Notion, and an automation tool called NAN. All free to start. The AI costs pennies. This whole system took me an afternoon to set up. One afternoon traded for hundreds of hours a year, forever. And you don't even have to build it from scratch because I already did that part for you. I packaged this entire thing, the workflow template, the Notion database, and the exact AI instructions I use into a free starter kit. If you want it, here's all you do. Comment the word system below or DM me system on any platform. I'll send it straight to you, free, no catch. Import the template, plug in your accounts, and your content assembly line is running the same day. And if you're wondering which AI tools are actually worth plugging into systems like this, I tested 37 of them so you don't have to, and only 5 made the cut. That video is right here. Stop being the janitor of your own content. Build the machine instead. I'll see you in the next one.